A 17-year-old girl has been stabbed to death in a children's play park in East London as the capital's bloodbath start to the year rages on. Police were called to reports of the stabbing close to St. Neot's Road in Harold Hill at 9:25 p.m. on Friday. Officers found the girl suffering from knife wounds. Paramedics battled for an hour to save the teenager, but she died at the scene an hour later. Forensic tents were put up just meters away from swing slides and climbing frames in the play park. The Metropolitan Police said the victim has not yet been formally identified, but their next of kin have been informed. Detectives from the force's Homicide and Major Crime Command are investigating. At this early stage, there have been no arrests and inquiries continue, a Met Police spokesman said. Sadiq Khan said he was filled with anger and devastated by the killing of the teenager. In a tweet this morning, the mayor of London said, "Devastated by the fatal stabbing of a 17-year-old girl in Havering. My thoughts are with her loved ones. It fills me with anger that violent criminals are targeting young Londoners with their whole lives before them. I encourage anyone with information to contact the police." It's the latest brutal killing in the capital after a 20-year-old man was stabbed to death outside Ilford train station in East London on Tuesday. Chi Morrison was knifed after a fight broke out just before 8:50 p.m. Witnesses said he was slashed in the face during the attack. "19-year-old Kamali Gabadan Link was also fatally stabbed by a gang riding bikes in Wood Green, North London, last week. He was chased into a hair salon by men armed with a firearm, knives and a samurai sword on February 22 and slaughtered in front of children. A day earlier, a 23-year-old man, Glendon Spence, was stabbed to death in Brixton, South London, at a youth club which had children as young as 7 inside. Earlier this week, police in Birmingham were given temporary powers allowing them to stop and search anyone without reasonable grounds after 3 fatal stabbings in a fortnight gripped the city. Birmingham blighted by knife crime as 3 stabbed to death in 12 days. Hazrat Umar, 17, was on his way to the gym when he was attacked in the Bordsley Green area. Police in Birmingham are also battling to stop knife crime across the city after 3 teenagers were fatally stabbed in just 12 days. Student Hazrat Umar, 17, died after being knifed in Cherrywood Road, Bordsley Green, at around 2 p.m. on Monday. Hazrat Umar, 17, who is the nephew of the former chief prosecutor, was knifed to death on his way to the gym in the Bordsley Green area of the city. West Midlands police have revealed a 16-year-old youth has now been arrested on suspicion of murder. The killing comes 5 days after 16-year-old Abdullah Mohammed was discovered fatally wounded near a park in Small Heath, on February 20th. A post-mortem examination found that the student of Lyndale Avenue, Hodge Hill, died as a result of an assault. She was stabbed in the chest and back. Another teenager, Mohammed Sadali, also 16, died in hospital on 15 February after being attacked outside Joseph Chamberlain Sixth Form College in Highgate. A knife arch was placed outside McDonald's in nearby High Street, with officers also using stop-and-search powers following the deaths. Speaking in Birmingham, Home Secretary Sajid Javid said he is very concerned about stabbings in Birmingham. A group of women, one identified as the mother of the victim, arrive at the scene of a fatal stabbing in Birmingham. Police have sealed off parts of Bull Street after the teenager was knifed in a British Heart Foundation store which has a large blood stain on the carpet inside. Pictured, a 16-year-old boy was taken to hospital after he was knifed in the leg in Birmingham city centre on Tuesday afternoon. Police sealed off parts of Bull Street following the stabbing in a British Heart Foundation store which has a large blood stain on the carpet inside. Shoppers crowded around the scene, while police searched bushes in the area after being called to the incident at around 5:30 p.m. today. A West Midlands police spokesperson said police have been called to a stabbing at a shop in Bull Street, Birmingham city centre, around 5:30 p.m. today, Tuesday 26 February. A 16-year-old boy has been taken to hospital with a leg injury. Enquiries are at an early stage, and anyone with information is asked to contact police.